Hello, so it's a good while since I made a video, so I'm going to do a bit of an intro. First of all, welcome to Tea and a Chat. So this is my new thing, which I've been thinking about for probably, several months, because I've started talking. My dogs are going to enter the room. So let's just wait for a few moments of shuffling around. Hello. Let me see if I can show you. Hello, this is Arwen. Say hello, Arwen. That's Poppy laying on the floor there. So let me just make sure that that's stable. Right. Yes, welcome to Tea and a Chat. So basically, I want to talk about all sorts of different things. I've wanted to do this for a while, months and months, and basically I've just got things I want to talk about. Random topics really, about life, things to do with well-being, mental health. My cat's starting to meow now. We may have some background noise. Mental well-being, mental health, how to just live a more fulfilling life, personal growth, those sorts of topics that I find really interesting. I want to talk about books, books I've read, both non-fiction and fiction. I read a lot of romance books, but I also read books around personal growth, happiness, that sort of topic. I want to share ones that I thought were good. I want to share travels and days out that I've gone on, just to try and inspire others, and to show things that may be of interest. And then I want to talk about lots of random things like female friendship. That's just a topic that's whirring around in my brain lately. I think it's a really interesting topic, a really important part of life, but not always one that's easy to get right. I want to talk about spiritual things, witchy things, just life in general. I want to do haul videos, so I've got a load of Jane Austen stuff. I thought I'd just show it one day. Things like that. So sometimes the videos will be of interest, sometimes I'm sure they won't be. But the concept is that you tune in when you want to. I bring a cup of tea. Feel free to pause and go and grab yourself one, or a nice hot chocolate or coffee or what other cold drink you would like. And I will drink my tea and I'll chat. Now, I do realise that I'm going to have to stop every now and then and take a sip of my tea, or it will get cold. This is my Lindsay mug. So my maiden name is Lindsay. I think you can see it. So at the top here, that's Lindsay Tartan. Lindsay is a Scottish name, and I've just been to Scotland, so it's quite appropriate. And in case you're wondering, I've got jasmine tea. I don't really like, talk about waffle. I haven't spoken about waffle, but I'm likely to waffle on these videos. You have been warned. And I'm going to start waffling already, but I don't really like regular tea, like what people call English breakfast tea. I think having milk in tea feels weird to me, so I'm probably the weird one. So I mostly drink herbal teas. I don't like peppermint. Everyone thinks I want peppermint tea. Nope, don't like mint tea at all. But I don't mind a fruit tea, but jasmine is my favourite. I also like chamomile, just regular green tea. I occasionally have something like rose tea. Rose tea is very good for your bladder, ladies, if you're prone to UTIs, which I am, unfortunately. Rose tea is supposed to be very good, so that's why I have that. So yes, today I have jasmine tea. Gone off on a tangent already. So I thought I'd give you a bit of a life update, and a bit of an intro to me. So if you don't know who I am, or you haven't heard from me for a long time and you're curious, then this is me. So I am in my early 40s. Am I too old yet to reveal my age? I don't think I care. We're privileged to become at every age that we turn. I'm 43 right now. I'm a romance author. It's been over 10 years since my first book came out. I have 6 published novels, and my 7th one I completed just before Christmas, and should be out this spring 2024. I love reading and writing romance. I love the feel-good factor. I love the escapism. I love the happily ever after. I like a little bit of spice. It doesn't have to have a sex scene, a full-blown sex scene in a book for me to enjoy it. And I don't read erotica, but just a little bit of spice I like. I occasionally will read like a psychological thriller or something, just to like mix things up, but mostly I read romance. I like the feel-good, happy ever after stories. I like them to be about strong women, which I think most modern romances are. Not all, but most of the ones I read are, who are also going through some other dilemmas. I know some people think romance can be predictable. That doesn't bother me. I don't mind if in the first chapter I've worked out who she's going to get together with by the end. Yeah, I just love it. I love romance. So I'm a romance writer and reader. By the way, my walls need painting. Let's just pretend that's not there. I'm in the process of decorating this room and getting some new furniture. So I did a tour of this room. It's like my writing room / spiritual room / snug. It's just a little room with lots of lovely things in. So I'm slowly replacing the furniture and I'm going to decorate it. So I'll make another video tour when that's done. But anyway, wandering off on a tangent. Where was I? I was telling you a bit about me. I run a business with my husband that grows year on year. It's doing very well. We have a really great team of people working with us. I'm really passionate about personal growth. So whether that's my mental health and well-being, about my spiritual side of my life, about becoming more self-aware, and by self-aware I mean aware of my feelings and emotions, aware of what I want and don't want, of setting boundaries with both the way I spend my time and the people around me. So I find that really interesting. So I read a lot of books, I listen to podcasts, I've attended training courses and events and so on. And I just want to learn as much as I can about my own psychology, about well-being and happiness in general, what makes people content. So I write about that on my blog and I sometimes talk about it over here on YouTube. So you can visit sarahlouisesmith.com if you're interested in hearing what I've got to say about spiritual stuff, mental health, that sort of thing. I am a qualified life coach. I don't currently offer coaching. I've also done mindfulness and meditation teacher training. I don't currently offer anything like that, but they are topics that interest me and I think will help me to create content around those topics. Better drink this before it gets cold. Now, I am a published author, as I said. My writing journey has been going on since I can remember. My publishing journey has been going on since 2013. So my first book was published in 2013. I was with a publisher for a while. That publisher's now closed. I was also approached by a big household name publisher, but things kind of fizzled out. They were very enthusiastic to start with, but it didn't quite work out. And so I then sort of stopped writing for a while. I think I didn't find the pandemic a very creative time. I've had a few health issues, nothing too serious, but I've got some hormone problems, have a lot of migraines. My business has grown hugely over the last 5 years. So that has been a big distraction. And then also I moved house, and between moving and then getting the house how I want it, I've just been distracted and busy. And all of that is really excuses, because writing is what I love to do. It's what I'm passionate about. So I'm really happy to say that I've now written my 7th novel. It will be coming out this spring. I'm not going to talk too much about it right now, but it is about someone who has suffered pretty bad depression and wants to basically start her whole life over. She wants to be in a different place, a different career, surrounded by different people. So she wants a completely fresh new start, and she takes a month out to go and travel around Scotland just to try and find herself and figure herself out. I love Scotland. I have a passionate call to be in Scotland. Maybe it is my Lindsay heritage, maybe it's from a past life experience, I don't know. But my soul calls me to Scotland. I love going there. I don't mind the drive. I think it's about 5 hours to Gretna Green, which is kind of when you feel like you're actually in Scotland. It's not far from the border. So to go far north, we're talking sort of a 10-hour drive. It's an all-day thing. My husband and I will take it in turns, drive a few hours, stop for a break, and then the other one takes over. But I love it. I love the landscape. I love the wild places. I love the coastline. I'm not a big town person anyway, but I have been to Edinburgh and Glasgow and Stirling and a few others. They're all nice, but I particularly love the coastline and the highlands and the mountains and lochs, and just, I feel like I'm home when I'm there. I almost want to like hug the land. I just have this passionate connection to the land and the soil. So where else would I set my next book but Scotland? And my character feels the same way. Marianne, she is very much drawn and called to Scotland, and so she decides to go and spend this month there travelling around to try and find herself. So that's a quick summary. It is a romance. It does have a bit of heat, and it will be coming out soon. I'm going through the editing process. I don't have a published date yet, but I will share that, of course, when I do. So all that's left to say really is, if you're not already following me on social media, I am on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I'm obviously here on YouTube. I'm also on Pinterest. You can find all the links below, or have a look on my website, sarahlouisesmith.com. Please come and follow me. Please like this video, comment below, because I love to hear from people, and it's just nice to know people are watching. So please give this video a like, a comment, share it with someone else who you think will perhaps enjoy my books or my content. I really appreciate the support. I'm not trying to reach millions of people, but obviously if I'm going to create content, then I do want at least some people to watch it. So anything you can do to help with that, things like liking, sharing, commenting, that all helps the algorithms at the places that be, and will help my content be shown to more people. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for still following me and taking an interest in me, even though I've not had a book out for a while. I'm really excited to be back. I will be doing more teas and a chat soon. I will be sharing all sorts of different things. A couple of weeks ago, I was in Scotland staying at Forest Holidays cabin in the snow, and it was wonderful. So I did a little video tour of the cabin and talked a bit about the trip there. So that will probably be my next video. I'll get that uploaded, and then who knows what topic I'll talk about next. I have this massive long list. If there's something I ever mention and you think, I'd quite like to hear more about that, then let me know, and that will be potentially a future tea and a chat topic. So I hope you enjoyed your tea and a chat with me, and I shall talk to you again soon. Thank you again for tuning in. I'm so grateful. Have a wonderful day.